We're back from the Body of Christ America. Looks like we're going to be in chapter 8. Now, let's see what happens now. Recap. Flood came on the earth. We see that everyone that wasn't on the ark isn't alive anymore. Poor people. Gotta feel bad for them. They didn't want to listen. They could have had their part on the boat too, as well as everyone else who may watch this video. We'll find out what happens. Then God remembered Noah and every living thing and all the animals that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. So now it looks like they're going to get off the boat here. They were on the boat for 150 days. Wonder if any of them got seasick. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were also stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters receded continually from the earth. At the end of the 150 days, the waters decreased. The ark rested in the 7th month, on the 17th day, on the waters. On the month, 17th day of the month, on the mountain of Ararat. I'm probably, once we get to the names on this thing, I'm not going to be able to get this. Anyways, and the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. I wonder if any of this has any relevance. You think so? It's a lot of numbers here. If you add them up. So it came to pass, at the end of the 40 days, that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. Then he sent out a raven, which kept going to and fro until the waters had dried up on the earth. He also sent out from himself a dove, to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and she returned into the ark to him, for the waters were on the face of the whole earth. So he put out his hand and took her, and drew her into the ark himself. He waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out from the ark. What happened to the raven? That was a question somewhere. Then he sent out a raven. I don't know. I guess the raven never came back, huh? I wonder what that has to do. Okay, let's see. The dove came to him in the evening, and behold. Okay, let's start over here. And he waited yet another 7 days, and again he sent the dove out of the ark. Okay. Then the dove came to him in the evening, and behold, a freshly plucked olive leaf was in her mouth. And Noah knew that the waters had receded from the earth. So he waited yet another 7 days, and sent out the dove, which he did not return to him anymore. So the dove took off. He's like, yeah, we're done. I'm tired of being on this boat for 150 days, plus another 7 and another 7. He's ready to go live on his own. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the 1st month, the 1st day of the month, that the waters were dried up from the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and indeed the surface of the ground was dry. Man, I don't know, I've been on a boat for a while, and it's not very fun. I couldn't imagine being on there for that long. Alright, so, and in the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, the earth was dry. Then God spoke to Noah, saying, Go out of the ark, and you and your wife and your sons and your sons' wives with you. Bring out every living thing of all flesh that is with you, birds and cattle, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, so that they may abound on the earth. And be fruitful and multiply the earth. So this is how it all got started again. God gave us another chance. So Noah went out, and his sons and his wives and his sons' wives with him. Every animal, every creeping thing, every bird, and whatever creeps on the earth, according to their families, went out of the ark. Now, looks like God's going to have a covenant with his creation. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and he took of every clean animal and every clean bird, and offered burnt offerings to the altar, on the altar. And the Lord smelled the soothing aroma. Then the Lord said in his heart, I will never again curse the ground for man's sake. Although the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth, nor will I again destroy every living thing as I have done. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease. Very nice. Looks like he's not going to kill us all again, huh? No matter how evil our hearts are, no matter how many wicked things we do to one another. So we're part of that covenant. So it looks like we've got a chance to make it. And we're going to have to see what happens to Noah in chapter 9. Thank you for watching. Until next time.